Hi guys, it's Tracy Newman here from the Navigator's Tarot, which you can find me on Instagram and you can find me on YouTube as Sleepy Wisdom. Here to do a general energy report. I had done one earlier, but for some reason the file was corrupted, so I could not play it. So anyway, we'll do another one. Find out what's going on the earth plane and what's going on with the energies at the moment. We have the Hierophant strength. I have no idea what I said in the first one. Anyway, there was a lot of this contemplative heavy energy though, I do feel. And you know, there's, I mean, I've not done very much today, but it's very much about being grounded, going out into nature, taking your shoes off, going barefoot on the ground at the moment, because the energies that are coming through are very, very heavy at the moment. And there's not a lot of movement forward. There's this kind of contemplative sort of energy that's going on. It's all about grounding. And actually also too, in this contemplative mode and meditation, it's a good idea to go into the Hierophant mode, which is about contacting that higher level of, that higher aspect of self and God in whatever shape or form that comes in. And it's that connection to source from all that is, you know, like connecting to source from the higher level all the way down through, from the higher sun all the way through down into the central sun in the earth plane. Then we have, so we have the King of Air, which is also to this mental construct going on as well. And it's a good idea at this point in time to not get entrenched in overthinking or mental kind of attitudes at the moment, because there's so much going on that, you know, it's a good idea to step back. And I'm finding that, you know, a lot of the time I'm not wanting to do very much at all. So there's that sort of feeling of not really wanting to do very much, you know, like, because our bodies are going through a huge transition and transmutation process at the moment. There is a lot of Kundalini energy too that is going about, which is coming through a lot of people as people start to awaken. There is this purging energy that comes through and can sometimes come in the form of pain. That also too will then shift and move into anxiety, which then will also shift out eventually as well. There is a lot of that going on because of the ascension process that is happening on the earth plane at the moment, and a lot of people are beginning to awaken. Yeah, so there's also too a very, very profound fear that is starting to abound in people as they're beginning to go through these changes and seeing that their old matrix world is falling apart and is literally going to crumble and fall. And that is becoming a lot more apparent now. However, there will be a time when, you know, this whole system will crumble and fall, and I don't know how that's going to look, but if you have done the work and done the spiritual work and actually gone within and found the presence within that connects to all that is, you will save yourself a lot of grief, because the collapsing of the 3D matrix world will undoubtedly be quite concerning for some if they have not found their spiritual essence and not even bothered to look. Jumping out all over the place, we have the Emperor. Oh, and see, this is what I got earlier too. So there were downloads coming through about a higher level force, like the Galactic and Earth alliances that are actually have joined forces for a millennia, but now they are actually they're coming to the end of their military action, is what I'm getting. So there's a lot that has happened that is still happening, but it's now coming to an end. And we will begin to see the changes on the earth plane as literally civilization will crumble and fall. Justice is coming, and it is here already for many. But of course we cannot see it, but we are beginning, but with victory, look at that. So there is victory. So the energies are very heavy, but of course we are going through these transitional changes, transmutation changes, as I have said, on a physical level, on a spiritual level, on every kind of level. We are going through these a massive amount of change. And we're coming to the end of it, which is the end of burdens, which is the 10 of fire there, the 10 of wands. And we will begin to see changes, depending on how much work that has been done within, will depend on just how we see the matrix as it begins to fall. Oh, yep. So it will fall in the form too of the financial structure. That is what is probably going to kick a lot of people in the pants into awakening, as they literally begin to lose everything that is connected to the material realm. For some, not all, but of course it will be for all. But how you actually process what is going to happen and what is happening will depend on just how much fear you bring into the falling structure of our supposed civilized world. Wow. I can literally see a day when it is literally not going to be here anymore. The world that we know is about to change, albeit slowly, but change it will. Six of Earth, the Tower. Yep, the Tower is going to fall, and is indeed falling. So get out of the head, get into the body, and ground yourself. That's all I'm going to say. For what is going to occur is going to be quite transformational for a lot of people. And we have the Sun after the fall. So just breathe through these heavy energies, and if your body says to rest, then rest. If your body says to sit still, breathe, then that is exactly what it is that you should be doing. Okay, so that's all I have for you this week. Yeah, I hope that makes sense in some way, and we shall see you again next week. Bye for now.